Would you look at that cut of granite right there? What is up, everybody? My name is Dave Torrey. Today I am metal detecting some old homesteads, old farm fields. I hear there's a mill site out here, which usually means transactions, which usually means old coins. So I got a good feeling about this. Look at this site. Whoa. I've seen a lot of foundations in the woods. This is definitely one of the most impressive ones. Look at this cut of granite. That thing's got to be 10 feet long. Wild. Beautiful spot today. Beautiful day. I got lots of fields to search. I'm sure I'm going to end up in the woods like always, but that's how it goes. Let's go get it. Yeah, it looks like we found our first relic of the day. It looks to me like a broken piece of a old toy revolver. It's a little cylinder. See all that fancy stuff going on around there? That's cool. Probably not too old. Maybe 1940s at earliest, but it's a cool way to start off. Let's keep going. Here's something pretty interesting. This was hidden between like an 8 and an 11. And I think it's a little ring. A little kid-sized ring, maybe. Certainly appears to be. Man, it is the junkiest of junkers. Yep. Yeah, the ladies will like that one. It's a hot look. What did I say? Back in the woods. That last spot didn't pan out to be too good. Just too many weeds this season, you know? Gotta wait for those things to die off. So, the trusty woods. And I think I'm on a pretty good spot. This was definitely an old homestead. These were farm fields. This is like a sister to the first one. And then the house was right there. And it seems like there's some pretty old stuff around it. Lots of junk, but I'm out in the farm fields trying to get away from the trash. And I think something good might have just come up. It's only like 2 inches down, hitting like mid-20s or something like that. So hopefully it's not a modern penny. Don't do that to me. Don't do it. I bet I see Lincoln right there. But maybe it's a weedy at least. Nope, modern. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw that right back for the next guy. Here we go. Hitting 1819. I see a nice spot of green sticking out of that. I'm really hoping this is going to be an Indian head this time. I am tired of modern pennies. I bet you it's going to be. It's just gotta be. Maybe. Oh yeah, I see a wreath on there. Yep. Nice. Indiano. Yeah, I knew once I saw that little bit of emerald green popping out of the side. That old copper content. Nice. I'm going to try to toothpick that and bring it back, see what we got. Yep, that cleaned up all right on that side, but this side, bleh. I'm thinking 1902. I think. 19 right there, and I see a 2 at the end. Yeah, I'll have to clean that up a little bit more later. But I do love seeing an old Indian head. That's a great sign. Hopefully there's more. Here's a nice old one. That is a lead pewter spoon handle. which is quite old. That's probably 1700s. So that's a really good sign for the area. Getting old down here. Lots of stuff from different ages. So I'm not skipping out on any targets. This was hitting like a 16, 17, right underneath a root. Good signs. Just in case this turns out to be something amazing. Very faint. Really jumpy and very faint. I'm already like 6 inches down or so. I'm going to turn this thing off. See if I can excavate for a while. Alright, I still don't know what this is, but it's out. And it sounds really good. And if I don't see it, that means it's small. Come on, coinage. The anticipation is killing me. Ooh, there it is. It looks like a big green round edge to me. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a coin. I can already see the large cent. Look at that. Woo! That could just make a guy's day. What's it gonna be? Matron? Was hitting really high. Ooh, it's Counterstamped. That's what that is. Oh, sweet. Oh man, I love a Counterstamped coin. I never find these. Yes. Uniqueness. I'm going to clean this up. Bring it right back. Oh, that's cool. I can't even read it. What's going to be? MTI maybe or something? It's a nice stamp too. Alright, enough screwing around. Alright, so this thing's pretty degraded. Unfortunately. I can't even really read that. This is actually the obverse. You can see the stars up at the top. And that's the reverse. You can see the 1 cent. Yeah, you can see the 1 cent there. Which means it's going to flip like... Where are we? Like this. And that's the Counterstamp. I see 2 D's, I think. MTDD? I don't know. I don't think we're going to be able to get a date off of it, but I do think that I see braided hair sticking off the back right there, because the bust is going to be facing left that way. But this might also be matron. Yeah, that's coming through a lot clearer now. Now this warrants a little history break. This coin is my first counterstamped large cent, and I love counterstamps because they all tell a little story. Some of them are less traceable than others, but this one happens to be quite traceable. The abbreviation is M.Tidd, T-I-D-D, which stands for Marshall Tidd, who apparently was a gun maker in Woburn, Massachusetts, working on Ward Street. He lived from 1820 to 1904, and he was active making guns, pistols, and rifles from 1845 to 1890. Now, there's multiple examples online that are, of course, in much better condition than this, but they're all 1820s matron heads, which is actually handy because I can't really get much of a date off of this thing. That looks like 182, so this is definitely an 1820s something. And very cool because, again, it's extremely traceable, and you can even get a nice picture of the guy online. He had a obituary in 1904 in the paper. So extremely cool to find these, because not only is it a piece of American history, but it's a piece of, history from a very specific person, who would have been making these maybe as calling cards, like a little business card almost, just using rubbed out old large cents. And this was the exact same stamp that he would have put on his guns. So there's a couple examples of that online as well. Very, very cool. Back to the show. Oh, this was kind of cool. Thought I was digging on a paper shotgun shell, but this looks to be some part of an old buckle. Something like that, but it's embossed. The logo, it's breaking apart. It was hitting 12-13 on the Equinox. What do we got? Ooh, the Russian bucket. Bucky, maybe? Give me a second. I think that was right. The Russian Bucky. It is good buckle. Will last long time. It is Russian made. Did not expect to see this. I think it's going to be a V-nickel, if I'm not mistaken. There's the V. Oh yeah. Nice. I just made it worse. You can see it. Sweet. It's an old coin. Goes with my button and my buggy brake. See if we can get a date off of it. That looks like a 95 to me. Or maybe an 85? Does that even make sense? I think 82 maybe was the first day. And throw a little bit of water on it. Well, that didn't help. Yeah, maybe an 85. That's what it looks like to me, 95 or 85. Cool old coin. Might clean up. These things always turn orange on me as I'm cleaning them. That patina comes right off. Good signs though. I'll take it. Well, this was hitting a 12-13, and I was sure it was going to be another paper shot shell, but it looks like not. I'm thinking nickel. What do we got? It's pretty dirty. Kind of betting on a buffalo nickel for some reason. I don't know why, I just got a feeling. I got a feeling I gotta go clean this up before we can figure out what it is. Be back in a minute. Man, this thing is toasted. But it is a buffalo nickel. I can just barely make out the head of the buffalo there and the legs there. Big old fat body on top. Yeah, that's just gone. That's cool. That's an old coin. I'll take that. 2 nickels for today. Good deal. This was hitting like 25 to like 30s, and it said it was deep. And I was only like 2.5, 3 inches down here. Looks like I'm at it, but I don't know. Come on, be something good. I don't even know where it is. Ooh, I see silver. Yes, I do. Oh, I think I see a Barbie. Yes, sir. 1906. Any mint? No mint. A little bit washed out, but that's nice. That is good to see. Love a little piece of old silver like that. Very nice. And we are back at home wrapping up another awesome hunt. Pretty concise little wrap sheet today. Starting in the back, we've got a V-nickel. And I did just manage to get a date off of it. It looks like an 1893. Guess it could have been an 83, which would have been a first year, but I feel like that looks like a 9. These things all get so burnt out in the ground. These V-nickels. Still cool old coins. I like them. Got a 1902 Indian head that cleaned up all right. Looks like it was lost pretty fresh and then sat in a pile of fertilizer for the last 120 years. Old flat button. It's got a back mark, but I can't seem to read it. And moving on to the good stuff. 1906 Barber dime. Turns out this did have a mint. Right down there at the bottom, it's a Denver. Very cool. I thought it was under the 1 dime, so I wasn't even looking in the right place. I was out in the field. A little burnt out, but that is a nice little piece of silver. I like that black staining up top. It's very cool. Just a little bit of environmental wear that makes it interesting. And then last up, we've got our Marshall Tid, large cent. 1820s matron head large cent. Very, very cool to find this. Something that's been on my bucket list for a while. Anyway, if you guys liked the episode, please like, subscribe, go out and dig cool stuff up.